here at ACO Radio, American Communications Online, or any affiliated stations or websites are not responsible for what guest hosts or call-ins may say. All programming is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me, a mad painter? Yes or no? Can you hear me? Oh boy, this is going to be an interesting show. I don't know if I can hear me. Try to make, let's see, a mad painter. This is a show that apparently isn't going to happen. So, a little curious here. Let me see if I can find everybody. Not sure what's going on. I see you, Ahmad. All right, let me try to call in on this other phone because I don't know what's going on. Folks, I hope you can hear me. I don't know if you can or not, being that for some reason. Oh, good. Ahmad says he can hear me. Ahmad Painter, great. Awesome. Listen, I just talked to Ken R Johnston Sr. He's at the UPS store right now, so he's going to be an hour late. And Jan's telling me on the phone that they're behind and can they make it another night. So can you talk to me for a minute about what we're supposed to be doing? Because I can't seem to hear you. I don't know what's wrong, but I'm going to call in on another phone. So you think they can hear you? I can't hear you, so it must be my equipment. So I'm going to call in on another phone. Okay. Let's see here. Folks, I hope he's talking to you.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please hold and you will be able to listen to the show.
Ahmad, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I could hear you the whole time.
Oh, how embarrassing.
But you can't hear me.
But I can hear you now. I had to call in on another phone. Very interesting.
You can hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I had no problem hearing you.
All right. Well, I hope you're doing okay because I've been having a lot of funky things happen. Not sure why. But how are you doing? Since we haven't been able to talk.
Been a crazy day.
Has it been on computers?
Oh, I don't know about I don't know about that, but it's been a crazy day of my life.
Oh, how's your wife?
She's doing good.
Oh my goodness, this is like Old Homes Week, and everybody's busy, folks. I get. Well, apparently Jan is busy working. And Barry is. They wanted if they could just talk to us when they get back. And Augie called, and Augie probably could have come on. I didn't know. So I guess I could call Augie to talk. But Ken says he'll be an hour late. So, folks, life's just speeding up. And for some reason, mine is I'm not in touch with the universe and the equipment. Well, did you get anything done today, Ahmad, for the ACO or American Communication Online or for the magazine?
I haven't been online most of the day.
So you've been sick?
No, I've just been busy with life.
Busy with life. Okay, I guess everybody else is too. I don't know how we're going to get anything done, folks, except just talk to each other. So I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. I don't want to lead this, so... This is supposed to be an oral archive. I was hoping for CUFOS tonight, for Jan, Aldrich, and Barry. they're teaming up as UFO historians and researchers, and we were hoping they were going to give us a bunch of names in the files tonight. And they're very much about UFO enthusiasm and the old files and researchers. And I've been talking to other people about them, and I thought we would just do a discussion on who's who in the Center of UFO Studies, which was the Center of UFO Studies, and the old paper files. And Barry Greenwood and Jan are just so busy. They said, can they just call us and we'll just concentrate on them while they follow through the files. So if you're out there listening in Facebook land, thank you. We appreciate it. And I think I'm getting a little ahead of the horse by trying to get them to come on and tell me all about everything in their files, because they're really busy scanning. And one thing that caught my eye, Ahmed, was how they talked about Italy was way ahead of us. So I put that in the little description. So I thought we were going to discuss who's who in Center of UFO Studies. So since we're not, Ahmed, after 7 years, you'd think I know how to ad lib. So the more I try to focus on one thing, it doesn't happen. Why is that, Ahmed? You've been doing this for years and years.
I've got no clue.
All right. Well, it's okay, folks. I could call and see if Jan would talk to me, but he'd probably tell me, I told you I'm too damn busy. Let me see what he said. Hold on. I've got him bubble. Bubbles are these, they say we're in our own bubbles these days. Hi, you had four guys. We have to get something done here. We are falling behind. After we turn home would be better. Okay,
turn the volume down on one of them.
Oh.
You're on two different devices, and one of them was feeding back into the other one.
Well, I've got it. Let's see. Oh, you're right. I've got both hands in my hand. Okay. Put that down. Well, I'm going to turn off the phone so you can hear me twice. Man, I didn't know you could hear me.
Are you still there now? Well, I don't know what happened to her. I guess she turned off the wrong one or something.
Can you hear me now, Matt?
There we go.
I had two phones, one in each hand and one in the studio and one on the board, so I had to figure out. Well, I'm not going to get to hear from Jan. They're too busy. He said it'll be better next week when they get home, because what it is, folks, is they're really only got each other. And Jan Aldrich, he said, you had four guys coming on yesterday. There's something done here falling behind. Okay, sorry. Live on air. I'm going to put live on air. I'm typing to Jan right now, folks, in these computers. It's we're going to talk live on site for now. I announced you. Okay. All right. Not a problem. So, Mad, that was all live, folks. We do live shows, and I guess I got to scratch everything you see. And hopefully Ken's going to come tell us what all he's got planned, because he's going to be doing the expo. There's a lot going on, but what happened is we've got too much going on. And I try to help everybody. So I'm trying to be you know what it's like herding cats? You can try. I'm like the ringmaster, so I get to be the ringmaster, and I'm not a very good one. So I'm going to have to go back. Let's see. Change it. I mean, what are we going to call it now? I got to delete all this, so they're not coming on.
Oh, I have no clue.
Okay, we'll put a Matt and TJ. Oh, I know who I can get. Well, it's too late now. Everybody's in the phones, and I don't know how to do that properly. So I guess it's going to be up to us to do this. So I've got plenty of people I could call, but I could just start getting them on. I'm not used to having backups, and I just was getting off the phone with Augie because he and I were talking for like an hour. You know Augie Nost. So he was going to help us tomorrow. Can you bring in, see if you can grab Kimberly, and I'll delete all this stuff that we are not doing.
Does she know I'm calling her?
No.
Have you asked her?
No.
Well, I better ask her first.
All right. How do I do that on my phone? Let's see. See, she's only got a phone. So
yeah, she's showing away.
Huh? She's showing away?
Away on Skype.
Oh, she's not there right now. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to do some talking today. I guess I'm going to redo this. Yeah. Apparently, Jan doesn't do that much radio, so it's hard to get them on because they're always so busy. So I'll just, I don't know. I guess we're going to do, let's see what we've got here. Thomas R. Becker is here, and he is an author, an artist, and a radio show host and manager and producer. And we're trying to do a team of historians and a team of UFO historians and researchers. So apparently he's counting Thomas R. and Ralph Kennedy and me. So UFO enthusiasts and space advocates. Well, Ahmad, you've been writing. Let's see here what I've got here. Who's who in the center of UFOs? I'll take out CUFOs. I guess what I could do is give a little history lesson. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, it's up to you. Whatever you want to talk about, we'll talk about.
Dr. Miller.
I mean, that's what I do. I speak with people, you know.
Huh?
That's what I do. I speak with people. We just have a conversation.
I know, that's what I said. I guess they thought I acted like I was going to have a round table, but they're busy, so they don't want to play today. They're really, really busy. I can't blame them, folks, because they've only got so much time in this lady's home to scan, and then she's done with it. I guess they're going to chunk all the whole files they don't get scanned. So I should sort of tell you what I'm talking about, folks. So let me go read a little history here, Ahmad. I'm going to pull up Jan Aldrich. I could go to UFOassociation.org, but Jan Aldrich did Project 1947, okay? So it was a worldwide effort to document the origins of the modern UFO phenomenon. So it is a research project, and he had UFO reports via FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, newspaper articles, and contemporary accounts. And some of the material he gathered is on display at project1947.com. And that's who we were going to call, but we're not going to be able to bother them tonight. We'd have it last week if you'd like to read about it. So I didn't book anybody because they were so happy to come on this time, but they've gotten way behind in their project. So they've got a new project. He didn't give me the name of that, but I believe he was calling it 47 to 67. So he's doing, I guess, 67 to 87, and maybe Barry Greenwood is doing 89 to 1019, I guess, 20-year increments. Does that sound about right, Ahmad? Do you remember what they talked about last time? Who was doing what?
Greenwood said he was doing the 70s. I know that.
All right. So they need people to speak languages, apparently. Spanish, French, Italian, Dutch, and Portuguese, and volunteers to translate the articles and documents into English. So if you have any time for translating, we'd really appreciate it. Helping out Jan. He's our lead and historian, and he's been doing all these scanning projects lately. And he said his next mission is to go to Washington, D.C. If he has to, I don't know how he's going to go there with his scanner on his back, I guess. But we need some more scanners. We need some equipment. But we need help in transcribing handwritten and other material into Word documents. So we've had volunteers transcribing UFO material mainly acquired from the Freedom of Information Act. But UFO documents can't be successfully scanned, a lot of them, so